Hi guys, and welcome to this live review of Hammer and Bolter, the second episode. I have a lot of things to say about that, but welcome to everybody in the chat, guys. I'm very happy that you are all here, and weekend. Yes, tomorrow is the weekend. We can talk about Bound for Greatness. Now, I'm not going to talk about the spoilers in particular, just going to talk in general. So if you haven't seen it, you don't really have anything to worry about. I'm just going to dance around what is about, like the premise, and what I liked and what I didn't like. So, without being said, yes, happy Friday to you. Let's start the review. This rhymes. So, Hammer and Bolter, second episode, guys, is basically about the library of the Imperium, you can say, and how this library is used to zombify the masses, in particular knowledge that only the people that it's reading that to the people, that knowledge to the people, are allowed to say what you're supposed to be learning, basically. So I have to kind of rewatch this because, guys, first, the animation is the same as the first episode, so don't expect anything better. It's basically like a slideshow once again, like, barely some movements here and there, extremely slow in terms of pacing, and overall it's kind of boring. I mean, from the 3 episodes, this is the this is the worst episode. It's super boring. It's like watching paint dry, and that is not even any kind of a exaggeration. uh, Thank you very much, Jake Lighton, for the feedback. So unfortunately, guys, this is very hard to watch. I mean, this particular episode. Now, I understand that they want to present how things are in those libraries, that, it's kind of, um, it's a bit of a contradiction, and kind of, what is the word for that? It's ironic that for a library that's supposed to be preserving knowledge, they are forbidding knowledge. So you can't actually learn anything new. You have to repeat the same things over and over again. And the adepts there, the people that work there, basically just have to count the books every single day. That is their job. They're not allowed to talk to each other. They're not allowed to do absolutely anything besides count the books, eat, sleep, count the books, eat and sleep. So in the 41st millennium, everything is horrible. We know that. So when it comes to that depiction, this is very good, you can say. I just don't think that that's the best part of the Imperium that they could have explored, in terms of, when you have so many stories from the Warhammer universe, and you have basically countless possibilities when you do a show in which you have to present a different story in each and every episode from different corners of the Imperium. And then the guys that put the pitch for this episode were like, oh, why won't we do like an episode for the library? And it's so boring. And all of that. I mean, who who thought that this was a great idea? I don't know. I mean, anything is up for grabs, basically up for making when it comes to Warhammer, but I wouldn't pick that thing because, like I said, it was hard to go through episodes. It was the same things. The episodes are like 18 minutes, so you watch the same things happening because they repeat the process. You can see how the adepts repeat the process from eating, sleeping, and what they have to listen to all day, coming from the Vox like speakers. It's just zombifying them and making them, people that are ridiculously controlled, so to speak, in a horrible, horrible manner. And this guy with the huge bags under his eyes, he is just the worst, actually. So this is basically showing the meaningless existence of these people, the absolute hypocrisy in their knowledge, and the fact that once again they're keeping books, but at the same time they forbid all knowledge. All new knowledge is extremely dangerous. You should not go there. And then what I would not spoil is that all of this does lead to something like of a climax ending, and one particular book is under question. So that is the cool thing. I mean, that is what made this episode a bit better. Although the ending is just ending and that's it. And I don't know if we ever get a continuation of each and every of these episodes because they're different. So you see in a bubble one particular story of 40k and then you never see it again. So I don't know if you're going to see a continuation if Hammer and Bolter has a season 2. But if we don't, it's a bit of a bummer that we don't actually see what's gonna happen next after that because they just end and that's it. So it's like, here are these characters, here's what is going on here, and you're like, huh? So yeah, that is how these episodes feel so far. But if I have to rate them, well, I'm going to rate them actually at the third review, which is coming right after this one. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, what did I say about the previous episodes? The previous episode, the first episode. I don't know actually if I rated that one, but the first episode is more fun. You know, with the orcs, with the commissar. That's just more fun. But the quality of animation, like I said, is just slideshow, and from time to time they actually move, and say something and do something. But more is like still images, completely still, and well, I don't know what else to tell you really. But yeah, let's get to the next review, and I'm gonna rate them from 1 to 10 what I give each episode. But for now, guys, of course, let me know what you thought of this in the comments. Have you seen it? And do you like this type of a very, very slow burn capsulated story types of storytelling in Warhammer? If you read some of the audiobooks that depict this exactly, let me know. That's also very interesting to me. I'm just gonna look at the comments real quick. Yeah. Okay, Ed, Alex, Dark. Paint drying isn't that bad. Oh, it could be. Well, if you want to be stressed out in the same time, this is this episode. So, as always, guys, let me know what you think. Like I've said, you can support me by, becoming a Primarch if you like for the channel, Custodes or Astartes, or check out the most content ever at OnlyFans, where I do my meaningful sex educational content, fitness, nutrition, all of the meaningful, knowledgeable things that I can give you. And till next review, guys, with me, Gary G Reviews. Bye bye.